How's it going? My name is Brent from Encore PPF and Tint, and today I'd like to go over with you how to pre-shrink roll-up windows on the glass here so that you don't get those pesky fingers on the inside. Let's go ahead and get started with this. So we've got everything cut out. This is computer cut today, and we are going to go ahead and get started with prepping these for the pre-shrink. All right, so what we're gonna do is squeegee out the water out of the bottom couple inches. It's important that you don't have water in this area, and I'll show you why actually. All right, so we've got these squeegeed out. I'm gonna go ahead and leave some water underneath this one so that you can see kind of the mess that it makes if you have some moisture left underneath the material when you go to start shrinking. So currently the heat gun is going to be at right about, I think it said 650 or 640. And it's just heating up to that now. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna peel this part back. I'm gonna go until we're about an inch or so, inch to 2 inches from this edge here, and then we're going to start shrinking this. And just keep the heat gun moving and keep working your way across. Sometimes this might look like it's a little over shrunk, but that's because this release liner is actually going to shrink faster than the window film because it's thinner, because it's a single layer instead of 2 layers. All right, let's do the same thing on this one. Now you want to make sure you keep the heat gun moving. So again, we're going to pull this back until we're about an inch or 2 away from that edge. You don't want that to peel up. If what's going to happen, I don't want to do it because it's going to ruin this window. If this part peels up and you put some heat right here, this part's just immediately going to overheat and then roll up on you, and then you'll get a bad shrink. So just keep the heat gun moving, and all we're looking for is we want this bottom edge to be nice and smooth. So you can see I've got some fingers up here, which is fine, but you want that bottom to be nice and smooth and nice and tight. So you can see when I bring it down, that bottom edge is nice and smooth. I just dropped the heat gun down to 480. Let's try going with a little bit less heat on this. All right, so like I said, the couple inches. That way we can take this a little bit slower instead of moving so quickly. So you can see I'm getting the fingers on the top, but I'm keeping the bottom nice and even, nice and smooth. And then when you let go, and you let the other side pop up, you should notice like this crescent moon shape. All right, so let's kind of show you what it looks like when you leave water underneath there. One, it's going to allow this to peel up really easily. So it allowed this to peel up real easily, and then you end up with a little bit of, you can get these wavy marks in it. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's like areas that didn't shrink, and those areas didn't shrink well. You might be able to see those dimples now. You see those dimples in there? I'm hoping we're getting a good shot of those. What it is that had water on the back of it, so it didn't shrink the same as the rest of this, and we want it to be very uniform. That way when we go to lay it inside and push it down, we don't have to worry about things like this creating fingers. I mean, that would be working against us, and stopping the fingers is exactly what we're trying to do. We've got kind of like a divot in the film where it didn't shrink, and that's because there was a water droplet stuck to the back of it. Now, you'll get a bunch more of those normally. It just happens to be that, I've been doing this for so many years that I can still normally get a pretty good shrink out of it, but you'll get stuff like that all the way across. And if you're noticing these type of things, like you've got little fingers at the bottom, you need more practice. Now definitely also you don't want to be over shrinking. You know, you don't want to have this material really shrunk, because then when you put it on the inside, it's going to be really tight. It'll also be prone to peeling off the glass after the install. So you just need just a little bit. Now, and then if you take and you lay this back down and you still get like fingers coming up, that also means you need to just perfect this shrink here. Beautiful. In the end here, I'm probably going to throw in another video on a couple different other pieces where I try to make a couple mistakes so that you can kind of see what it looks like when things go bad. Terrific. Thanks for watching. So you can see that this edge is very wavy, and that just means it's not shrunk properly, and that can actually cause fingers on the inside. Now, it won't cause the tall fingers that go up, but it will cause you to get very little fingers at the bottom, right at the rubber. And then that just creates a whole nother issue that we're trying to avoid here. So that compared to this. You can see there, we just got a nice uniform edge. All right, so like I said at the end of this video, I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can do about messing these up real bad. This one we're gonna leave real wet and on the underneath and on the top of it here, and we'll see how that goes. And then this one I'm just gonna over shrink it, and then you can see what that looks like, and then hopefully it keeps you from doing that, or if you do it, you know that that's not good. All right. So with this one, we are going to go ahead and squeegee the water out from underneath. We'll let that one sit there for just a moment. Let's try working on this one here. Okay, so if you can see these little wrinkles here at the bottom, those are going to create fingers, just tiny little fingers at the bottom once you install this. So that's going to be, you know, that's going to definitely give you some difficulties. You're going to have to wait for that to dry out and then squeegee it out. So that's what happens. That's the type of thing that happens when you leave moisture on the front or the back. Now this one, let's go ahead and just over shrink it. All right, so you can see here when I push this down, oh, it's just really tight and wants to pop back up. So there is a possibility that you are still going to be able to get this installed, and then let it dry a bit and then make sure the bottom is really stuck down. This still may work, although it's not right. There's just way too much tension on the bottom. You have a very high risk of it failing and just curling off the glass. Okay, so the way that you could potentially work with this is to install it, and then when you go to tuck the bottoms in, you're going to run your squeegee across like this, and then as you go across, you want to make sure you hold the middle down with like your other hand or a different tool, and then you come back and then you squeegee this one out. And then these fingers here, you can kind of take those down like this. I mean, your likelihood of creasing it and it popping up are just super high. Throw that away. Terrific. Well, there's a couple little issues that you can have with this technique if you're doing things incorrectly. Appreciate you taking a look, and we'll see you on the next one.